Thank you, everybody on the dais, Tinaz, Amaya. Let me start by telling you stories. I love telling you stories. And each story has a meaning, a moral, or a purpose. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just one word. The word is called extra. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just one word. The word is called extra. Ordinary people with extraordinary determination and courage can do wonders anywhere. Can do wonders. So let me start with the first story. My own story is I was a peon in Standard Chartered Bank at the age of 11, 12, 13 and 14 years. My father and mother had many children. They had 11 children. So imagine the potential they had. 11 children. Okay? And they had no money to feed us. So I started working in Standard Chartered Bank as a cleaner boy. I was cleaning, I was picking up cups, serving tea, serving coffee, serving food. And I loved the cars in which all the managers of Standard Chartered Bank came. So then a priest brought me up, a priest brought me up, and he said, you need to serve as an altar boy, cleaning the altar in the church, and if you do a good job, I'll give you a meal for one day. So every day you clean and I'll give you a meal. I did this for 7 long years. 7 years I did it. A very ordinary boy then goes to school, and I studied. In 9th standard, I failed 11 out of 13 subjects, even including moral science, in which nobody fails. So my teacher, Mrs. Pillai, she was 6 feet 3 inches tall. She said, this boy is useless, he'll do nothing in his life. Somehow they pushed me to the 10th standard, where I got 53% marks. So she says, my God, you passed. I'm surprised how you passed. Okay? So in 9th standard, she called my parents, my mother and my father, and they hit me in front of all the 60 boys in the school. Then I was attached to my grandmother. I went up to my grandmother. My grandmother took me to a Janam Patri reader. You know what is Janam Patri, right? So this guy looks at my Janam Patri and he says, this boy will do nothing in his life. He is useless. One more slap I got. Alright? Now, Mrs. Pillai said it, the Janam Patri reader said it, and I started crying. My mother started crying. Then my nani, my grandmother, took me to a fortune teller who would look at your face. So he made me turn my face. He was holding my chin and moving it around. He looked up and down, and he said the same thing. This boy is useless. He'll do nothing in his life. And it was ratified, 3 people saying. Then my grandmother said, let me try one last approach. Let me take to somebody who reads the palm, a palmist. They took me to a palmist. This time I became a little more courageous. So when the palmist was holding my hand, turning it, reading the lines on my hand, he said, this boy is useless. He'll do nothing in his life. So I picked up courage till the age of 40. I picked up courage and I asked him, after 40 what? He says, don't worry, you'll get used to it. I promise you, not got used to it. I grew up to be the head of HR, Human Resources, in Standard Chartered Bank. So the people who were there in the system, they still existed and had not done anything great in their life. And I studied at IIM Ahmedabad under some of the best professors. Some teachers gave me a scholarship to study because I could not afford. Can you get that story? Now I don't want to try any further. It's so common. I don't want to do anything uncommon. And we do it all the time. All the time we do it. So keep fighting. First of all, what will get you a job is your skill, hunar. Skills. Your ability to speak good English. Today, that is the only qualification I need in my company. If you can speak good English and you can surf the internet, I'm willing to give you 20,000 rupees a month. Minimum salary. And if your data, which you mine for me, gets me business, I'm willing to give you a bonus of another 20,000 rupees a month. So that's big money. The question is ability, A-B-I-L-I-T-Y, ability. Ability multiplied by skill. I'm giving you a formula. Ability multiplied by skill is equal to competence. So when you have the ability, you have the skill, you have something called, say that loudly, competence. And then your market value goes up. You know, many people feel, they tell me, ये company में बहुत politics है. There's a lot of politics in this company. So I said, what kind of politics is there? Everyone is after everyone in the company. I said, wow. Then what work do they do? Actually nothing. Because everyone is after everyone. So who can do the work? And then, does your company make profit? Well, I don't know that. I think थोड़ा बहुत तो करते होंगे. ऊपर कुछ लोग काम करते, बीच के लोग काम नहीं करते, नीचे वालों से काम कराते. So there's a PhD culture in a company. You know what's a PhD culture? Pull him down, pull her down. Pull him down, pull her down. Now imagine, amidst all this politics, you have to stand out. You have to stand out. Anyone can become rich. Anyone can become rich. If you have the idea, you have the imagination, you have the guts to fight, you have the power to change, you can become rich. Only change your attitude, change your thinking. Every morning when you get up, think positive. Every night when you go to sleep, think positive again. Amidst all adversities that you have, all the negative that is happening, you pick up the newspaper, you see the television, there's only negative things happening. You have to remain positive. And when you remain positive, your attitude matters. Your attitude matters. Remember, there's so much good in the worst of us. There's so much good in the worst of us. There's so much worst in the best of us. There's so much worse in the best of us that it does not do good to any of us to sit and pass judgments on the rest of us. And we ताली बजानी तो जोर से बजाओ, तो मजा नहीं. So if you want the best to happen, first you have to change. Because if you don't change, change will change you. And if change starts changing you, that is where the biggest problems arises. You know, लोग तकदीर को बहुत कोसते हैं. यहाँ पे भी हैं कुछ लोग जो तकदीर को कोसते हैं. तकदीर में ऐसी नौकरी मिली रखी थी, तकदीर में ऐसी बीवी मिली थी, तकदीर से ऐसा बॉस मिला है. तो बहुत लोग तकदीर को बहुत कोसते हैं. They are the ones who are negative thinkers. They are the one. आता मी काय करू? माझ्याकडे पैसे नाही, मी एज्युकेशन कैसे करेगा मैं? Now there is no answer. I am again a good example. मेरे माँ बाप के पास बिल्कुल पैसे नहीं थे, पढ़ाने के लिए पैसे नहीं थे, लेकिन सिर्फ एक ही चीज थी. मेरी माता जी कहती थी, मैं आपको देख के बहुत खुश हूँ आज. You know, I'm very happy to meet you because I think to me you're a great role model. You know, and I take your blessings. I mean, I was just telling Tinaz how great you are, and I feel so good sitting beside you. It's my honor. मेरी माता जी मुझसे हमेशा कहती थी, सिर्फ हौसला रखो. जो हौसला रखते हैं वो कभी भी हारते नहीं. Keep your courage. Keep that self-confidence that you need to make that change. If you have that self-confidence to make that change, remember your career will prosper. Let me tell you. Do I have 2 minutes more, or do I need to close? When careers flower, organizations flourish. When careers flower, organizations flourish. कहीं भी इंटरव्यू के लिए जाते हो, सिर्फ एक एटीट्यूड रखो अपना. अगर एक एटीट्यूड सही है आपका, वो हिम्मत है, हौसला है आप में, to do something, to fight for something, you will never ever go wrong. You will get the job that you want. Also, one more point. Whenever you're looking for a job, don't hop. You know, अक्सर लोग मेरे पास आते हैं, कितने साल आपने काम किया? 14 महीने हो गए मुझे इधर। वाओ, कितने साल टोटल एक्सपीरियंस है? 7 साल का। कितनी नौकरियां बदली आपने? 5। पहली नौकरी कहां की? एबीसी कंपनी में। कितनी पगार थी? 7,000। दूसरी नौकरी कहां की? XYZ कंपनी में। कितनी पगार थी? 11,000। तीसरी नौकरी कहां की? TUV कंपनी में। कितनी पगार थी? 14,000। और 5वीं कंपनी में अभी मैं आपके पास आया हूं, आप मुझे 22,000 दे दो। मैं उनको बोलता हूं आप जाओ यहां से, क्योंकि आप कहीं भी टिकने वाले नहीं हो। और रोलिंग स्टोन गैदर्स नो मॉस, क्योंकि ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड नहीं है। शो योर ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड। सो व्हेन यू शो योर ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड टू एन एम्प्लॉयर, they will hire you. Show them that you have the skill to do something right. And when you have the skill to do something right, your career cannot go wrong, because you have everything that is going right in your life. So, let me conclude with a few tips to tell you how to make it big in your career. I wrote my first book on career planning when I was 27 years of age. And I wrote my first article in Ascent Times of India when I was 25 years of age. I wrote the first article. And that article was called, When Careers Flower, Organizations Flourish. So my book, Career Planning for Success, sells even today. What I wrote 27 years back is true even today. Generations have changed, but people's attitudes have not changed. So the coming generation is smarter. I have my nephew and nieces who are much smarter than me on computers. 13-year-old boy, he knows what is ethical hacking. 13 years old. So he comes up to me and says, Mama, can I do an ethical hacking of anyone who's harassing you? I can read the emails and I can tell you what they're writing about you. I said, no, I don't want it. Because it is an unethical thing to do. He says, that's why it's called ethical hacking. Now 13-year-old boy, much smarter than me. The question is, the next generation is much smarter than you. So if you're not smarter than them, you're lost out. So be smarter than the next generation. Number 2, all that will sell is your skills. Remember I told you, skills multiplied by dash is equal to competence, ability. Skill, ability is equal to competence. Skills multiplied by ability is equal to competence. Number 3, keep your attitude right all the time. All the time, keep your attitude right. There are lots of people who have lots of attitude issues. Negative attitude, they have a virus called negative attitude. And that virus called negative attitude leads to acquired intellectual deficiency syndrome. If you know what I mean. It leads to acquired intellectual deficiency syndrome. Take the first word of each and you know what exactly I mean. So if you have a virus of a negative attitude, you cannot make it big in life. But if you have a virus of a positive attitude, you have a nice smile, but behind in your brain, what are you thinking? Dega ke nahi, pagar badega ke nahi. You're thinking that. So when you see a boss coming, you say your boss, good morning. And your boss replies back, good morning. What do you suddenly do? Kuch to problem hai isko ghar pe. And that's what you come up with. So the question is, your attitude is not right. Just don't focus on money when you're starting your career. Focus on skills and competence. To those who have got a little bit of experience, I want to give you one more piece of advice. Your CV must talk directly about your skills, your competence, and the good things that you have achieved, your track record. If these 3 things come out of your CV, show to the person to whom you are talking that you have the courage to change. Because when you have the courage to change, a lot can change in your life. So, let me close by sharing a last story with you. The story goes like this. There was once a very famous author. He was very fond of writing books. Every day in the morning, he would wake up, he would go to his cottage, walk by the seaside, and he would write books. He produced some of the best sellers in the world. His name is Joel Barker, Joelbarker. One day, as he was walking by the seaside, from a distance he sees a human figure dancing. He wonders to himself, why should anybody be dancing? The sun is up, it's going to get hotter by the day. So he gets very curious. He walks up to that human figure. He sees it's a young man. And he looks at this young man. He's picking up something and throwing it into the sea. So he tells this young man, what are you doing? The young man says, can't you see? I'm picking up starfish and throwing it into the water. But young man, you cannot save all the starfish. To which the young man says, the one which is in my hand, when I throw it against the dashing waves, it makes a difference to this one. The response surprises the author. That night he cannot sleep. Next day in the morning, he along with the young man start throwing starfish into the sea. The moral of the story, if you throw your stars wisely and well, the future is yours. If you cannot throw your stars wisely and well, you don't have a future. The choice is entirely yours. Completely yours. Okay? I'm going to give these books called Aspiration and Ambition as a gift to your library. There are 10 copies. Please accept it. It's a little heavy, so I'll give you just one. Please accept it with my humbleness so that many students benefit. I'd like to take a picture with you. A picture with you. It's going to be an absolute honor.
It's an honor to me.
It's an absolute honor to take a picture with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.